What's gaming gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Can We Beat the Bazaar?
This isn't about money.
Excuse me,
It's
sir.
about lots of money.
Excuse me. Welcome back to another episode of whether or not we can beat the Bazaar without spending any gold. The challenge where I don't visit merchants ever or buy items and we see how far we can get. And try running back another game of Vanessa. It's been a couple of days since we did a run. Just because life gets in the way and I did not have the time to actually sit down and do any run or the motivation to do so. So, jump into Vanessa's quarters. Let's choose an enchanted item to start off with. Hopefully we get something decent. Adjacent ammo items have +1 max ammo. Adjacent shield items have 20 shield. Well, that's got to be the most dog water enchanted item I've ever seen in my life. Deal 12 damage, shield equal to this damage. Poison and slow 1 item for 2 seconds. I think this is honestly the best choice out of these three. So I'm going to start off with the heavy catfish. Heavy catfish. He's been eating a little bit too much krill. I'm going to say it's krill that catfish eat. Let's go get a neutral item. Hey, blue nanas. That's some healing early and a little bit of max HP when we feel like it. How about some more blue nanas? Can you actually get like a silver? I want to go to this one, sir. Okay, well, I had to coax him in there a little bit. Silver tier blue nanas. Hello. Rainhad? I guess I exit out and go back in? What's happening? Hello? Alright, well, I guess I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we're heading back in. I assume the fight's already finished. But who knows? We'll see. Did we win? Well, we did, and we got a duct tape. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. We didn't even have the option to recap, I don't think, so we didn't really have the chance to do anything about all of that. We can go to the friend for 1 XP. Sure, why not? We might as well gain the experience while we can. Silver tier loot item's not really going to do much for us. 5 regen or a small non-weapon item. Could be another friend. Could be a... I don't think it can be a haster, actually. I think 5 regen's usually fine. I have this feeling that Finn has become kind of like a bit of a guaranteed event on your first day, because I don't think I've versed a single person who hasn't had the 5 regen on day 1 recently. Watch as Salamek immediately proves me wrong by having literally... Oh, he does not... Yep, there you go. He doesn't have 5 regen. He does have a shiny piranha with a silencer and a honing steel. That's horrifying. How does it have crit chance? 25... I guess it starts with 20% crit. It's going to be slowed, like, repeatedly. So there is a world in which it's not a good world because we're kind of dying very quickly. And the blue nanas aren't really doing anything for us. We really need to slow this down again, please. Okay, he kills me here. He mathematically doesn't kill me here. Let's go. Oh, tick faster. Yes. First victory. Let's go. That's what we like to see right there. First victory on the first day. So close. If that... It doesn't tell me if it crit at all. But being activated 10 times... This activated 5 times, which gave it 40 extra damage. This being activated 10 times and only doing 428 damage... I don't think this crit a single time. Or if it did, it crit very early on, which is like insanely lucky for me because it went off 10 times. Like, what are the chances? 25%. Thanks for asking. Weapons deal 10 damage. We don't have any. Your non-weapon items have 5% crit chance. And when you win a fight against a player, gold is meaningless to us. So I will take Peaceful Eye, please and thank you. All of my non-weapon items can have a little bit more crit chance. Let's go and get another neutral item. It is 5 gold. Not the best item in the world for us. I'll take the 5 gold. 1 additional XP? or 1 conditional extra XP. Huh? See, you don't get that all the time. We cannot beat either of these two. I would almost hesitate to say that we can beat the giant mosquito. But I guess we need to try him anyway. This is the guy who... We technically beat this guy because I don't think that there's any chance that he deals more damage than our shield. But the fun fact about this is that anytime that you fight this giant mosquito, the only way that he can deal damage is by using the proboscis, which happens when you slow. The only way he slows is if you have items out on the field with cooldown. So the gamer move is that if you ever fight against the giant mosquito, you can take out all of your items and you can win based on math because you have more health than he does. I don't think that there's a way for you to lose this fight unless you're really, really bad off. Can I have the proboscis actually?
See that plank? Walk it.
I mean, I'll take an extra 4%. We're almost at 10% crit chance, which is like nice, I guess, but I think I need a small non-weapon item because I think if we go for another fight, I think I just lose that because there's a lot of hard fights that we can roll. You're useless, so that's good. Reload the item to the right. There's 1 ammo. We don't have anything that we want to reload. This is a bad roll. I think we're losing day 2 just from the sheer fact that we just don't have any items. Do we take 2 regen? Does 2 regen fix this for us? Not really. Does 1 extra poison fix this for us? Not really, but I mean, I'd rather have it than not have it. We are effectively, oh god, and we actually get a bronze tier item because we got another level up. Far out. Okay. I don't think that this can be anything crazy. I mean, that fixes our build somehow. 7 seconds, 10 seconds. This is 5 seconds. So you go here, here, and here. Crazy that this kind of works to a degree. This is a 4% crit chance. These all have 10% crit chance. I mean, we're probably not going to win this, but that is by far and beyond probably one of the best bronze tier item drops that we could get right on there. Getting something that burns and deals damage with a reasonably fast cooldown, and we have the powder flask. That's insane luck. I don't think we win here, or if we do, we have to get very lucky. I think maybe if we crit a couple of times we win, but the pearl that they've got is just kind of insane. That coupled with the shoe blade critting, ugh, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Looks like it's a no. We got them down to like 100 health. It's not bad. That's honestly not bad. The pearl was really what sealed the deal there. I feel like if they didn't have any shield, we probably would have been a lot further ahead. But that's okay. Another small non-weapon is better than chocolate bars when we've got space on the field. So let's grab a small non-weapon. That's pretty good. We do have one aquatic weapon. Nufu appeared, so I hate you. I'm going to go and get 3 bronze chocolate bars and sell them immediately. Now, Dabbling Apprentice is fine. Not great, but fine. Seaweed, silver seaweed's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Silver seaweed's actually a pretty good drop. The problem is that we've got silver seaweed with 1 aquatic item that buffs it, which is pretty like horrendous. If we're gonna be like honest with each other, he just crits with this 25% crit chance. If he crits again, I lose. It's all right. He didn't crit. We're fine. Seaweed pulling its weight and healing me 80. Delicious. I thought that the hit killed me somehow, and I was like, I don't understand how. This? No, never mind. I was going to say the dagger is interesting because it gives you regen every time you use it, so the dagger could have been very, very interesting. We upgrade our bronze tier items, and we upgrade the cannon. Chuck this in.
The blade, the quicker the fight.
Upgrades a bronze tier item. We don't really have a bronze tier item that we want to upgrade other than our cannon. This is going to heal like 20. And this is going to reload 2. Which would be important if this was shooting like twice as fast. But it's not. They're both on the same speed. So upgrading this is literally meaningless. Plus 4% extra crit chance for all of my items. My leftmost poison item. This is useless. I guess an extra 4% crit across the board isn't bad. Like a silver tier skill already is pretty good. Can we beat a fight at this point? Day 3? I mean, unless we roll like Infernal, I don't think it's bad, but a weapon will guarantee that we actually... Oh, I mean, we can just miss on the weapon, right? Like, the weapon's not a guaranteed good hit. We can completely whiff on it. Head to the fight. But then on the fight, I like how there's a piranha just like hooked up here. I don't know, the fight. I don't feel strong enough. I'm going to take the weapon. But I really do not feel very strong. This is fine. It's not good. It'd be better if we had another weapon, but we're 2 slots shy on day 3 going into day 4. Which is like, it's really bad. Also, I apologize if I keep leaning out of frame. For some reason, my left ankle has decided that today is the day that it's going to be just like the itchiest thing in the world, and I have no rhyme or reason as to why that might be. We got a crit on the cannon on the 8% chance, so we're living life at the moment, honestly. I don't think we win this. I think we get close, depending on how much damage this does again. Okay, it didn't crit, which is pretty detrimental because now their seaweed is, like, pimped out of its gourd. The extra damage on this is really nice, but the poison that they've got is just crazy. I mean, it's really not, honestly. It's actually not all that in a bag of chips. 42 poison here, 46 poison here. We got 18 with 6 slows. Nitpick. I love the recap that they've added. I kind of wish that there was a way for me to hover over the items and see like what, like this that's slowing. I kind of wish that I could hover over it and see what it slowed throughout the fight. I also really wish that there was like a timeline, because like, here's the thing. I might miss like one important thing that happens that I wanted to comment on, or I might just want to know how we lost, and there might have been one pivotal crit somewhere that I want to know how we lost this game or this fight. I'm not sitting and watching the entire fight over again. It's just not happening. I'm just like, I'm not spending the 30-40 seconds that it takes for me to go through and watch the whole fight. Get a small friend. We don't have any friend synergy. We kind of have weapon synergy at the moment, and we need a weapon. We need space on our board, so let's get a weapon. That's a pretty good weapon. It's a pretty good weapon. That is a pretty good weapon. We use another weapon or haste. Charge this. So now the problem is we need weapons to use, or we need things that give us haste. And we have 3 weapons, because this doesn't count itself. So technically we've got 2 weapons, and we have none haste. I guess the fight here is just the better option rather than the 4 regen, because we might get something better. Risky, anything could happen. Could even be an Outlands Dervish.
We scorch like the desert sun.
We scorch like the desert sun. I don't know what that was. Shoeblade would be nice here. I think that's literally it. I don't want the clockwork blades. I realistically don't really want the Shoeblade, but at least we've got like a decent amount of crit chance. We could get the Keen Eye and get another 4% crit chance. How about we win the fight first? Yeah, let's get that sorted first. Something dervish. Hey, a Shoeblade. Delicious. I think you are more important to go out rather than... One of these two. It's either seaweed or duct tape. I think it's seaweed. Do you go there? I mean, we use weapons so infrequently. I don't feel like this is going to get charged enough to benefit heavily from the Switchblade, especially when it's bronze. A Hexa, a Hardly Naha. That was so bad. Don't worry about it. I think we can beat you. You got the viruses. You've got the solar farm. I just don't think we want anything from you. Retiree. Definitely don't want anything from you. You've got like bushel and golf club and like a diamond spare change, I think, or something dumb like that. I guess it's boiler and brawler. I mean, we level regardless, so this is fine. I just want to see how this works. They don't have any weapons. Is this guy's whole thought process to just like out shield us so that we don't die, or so that he doesn't die? The energy potion would go kind of hard, not gonna lie. I actually kind of think that that would be the best drop for us.
Hey, what's one more scar?
I want one more scar. Don't give me the skill, you son of a you so and so you.
Waiting to be filled.
Use a weapons damage, weapons adjacent to it gain 3 damage for the fight. That's pretty good.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase.
That's not bad. It's not bad. Chocolate bars. Chocolate bars. I want chocolate bars. 5 bronze chocolate bars is pretty atrocious. Gumballs, goddamn. Now we just are forced into a burn item. It's okay, the burn item will be another trebuchet. No, it'll be a small lighter. Why don't you lighten up our stash? Because you're not coming out into... Are you coming out into the field? This? No, not this. This? Catfish and lighter instead of duct tape and seaweed. I mean, duct tape is kind of useless at the moment. It's 5 shield and 1 slow. You're at least a little bit of poison. And the lighter is what? It keeps the burn up of these two? I don't know, I guess. Sexy 25 and 3/8. Okay. Sure thing, pal.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Apprentice merchant. What have we got? Weak point detector, slow alpha ray, ignition core rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. This is a scary one, honestly. He's got 11 regen as well. I don't think that our burn build is going to be doing much of anything. It's not even a real burn build is the problem. It's like a pseudo burn build, and he's just going to burn us to death. We're literally dying. I can feel myself fading away. I don't even feel myself fading away. I've faded away. I'm dead. I have been defeated. That was so fast. Yeah, this stacked up 50 burn. It got used 5 times. I assume that we cancelled out one of the times of its use because we died? I couldn't tell you. I don't know why that only got used 5 times instead of 6. I think the logical conclusion is that we ate up one of its uses. This is looking rough. This is looking rough, fellas, especially with gain a temporary boost. Get a small shield item. Ugh. Brother. Ugh. Yuck. Nesting doll. Shield equal to this item's ammo at the start of each day. This gains 1 max ammo. So currently it shields 8? Shields 8 and then 7 and then 6 and then, oh. Yuck. Wendy, have you ever, genuine question, have you ever seen anybody actually win a run with this item? I don't think I've ever seen somebody actually not even win a run. Have you seen anybody use this item? I don't think I've seen a single ghost that uses this item. Ever. Ever. Like, you need to get this. I think day 1, if you get this as your enchanted item,
Sails down.
what does it do as an enchanted item? I know this is kind of like sidetracking, but you know what? This is a very unconventional opening of How Bazaar. It's 17 minutes into a Whippy No Buy challenge run video. You know what that means. If you have not subscribed and you have watched a couple of these videos, I would very much appreciate it if you subscribe or like the video or send it to somebody that you might find, that you think might find it interesting. Because at the end of the day, big number go up, make me happy. I'm going to keep doing this regardless one way or the other, so thank you for watching and if you're enjoying it, but a subscription would definitely make me happy. Heal equal to this item's ammo. Shielded, this has double shield. Shiny, it has multicast, which sounds awful. Poison equal to 10% of this item's shield. Brother, it's gonna have like, if you get it day one, wait, if you upgrade it to gold, so this only drops at silver. Hang on, this is worse than I thought it was. It only drops at silver. So you need to get this on day like 2 or 3 as a random drop or finding it in a shop, and then you need to upgrade it twice so that it gets 3+ max ammo at the start of a day. And then what? Assuming that you get it to diamond before you even start the next day and you start at day 2, by the time that you get to day 10, it's been 8 days, it's gone up 24 max ammo, so it's shielding 32. 32, and then 31, and then 30.
Unbearably slow.
And then if you have toxic on it, it poisons 3. Over and over again. On day 10, it poisons 3 and shields 32. And if it's shielded enchantment, it shields double. Wow, it shields double. It shields for 64. This has got to be. I just got stun locked into a tangent about talking about how bad of an item Nesting Doll is. This should start. It should start at +2. +2 max ammo, +3 max ammo at gold, +4 max ammo. No. The reason that it wouldn't do that is because there are items that care about ammo, and there are skills that care about ammo as well. There are skills that increase the amount of damage that you deal based on the amount of ammo that you have on the board, which is the only use case I can think of for having this. So you would need to get this, and you would need to get the skill at the same time. I'm sorry for rambling. Let's get a weapon. Okay, let's get a small weapon that replaces one of these. It's, I mean, that's a weapon, technically. Technically, you are a weapon, I guess. Oh man, that I just like going down the Nesting Doll rabbit hole really just made me realize how bad of an item that item really is. You know, items have 8% crit chance. This has got a 33% crit chance, which isn't horrible. It goes off in 6-second increments. Is it better to put this on here? No, surely not. I think Preening Duelist we'd lose to immediately. Weirdly enough, I think Kyber Commando we actually beat. But I think we lose to Preening Duelist because he does a lot of burst damage. And he deals a lot of, like, he doesn't have, this is a new, like, fight that they've added into this game. This is a fucking dumb fight. This is like, these drops are really good. And it is, like, I would be shocked if anybody lost this fight. Because he only deals, like, legitimately nothing damage. He has nothing from these bees. The bees are there because, the bees are there because it's thematic and they're not actually a good thing to get. Fuck you, they sell for nothing. Why? Oh, Jibba. Get a silver tier item. I was so intrigued by the shock claws that I momentarily lost focus. Shark claws? Yeah. All of your weapons gain 6 damage for the fight. The shark claws should be here, because then they're giving benefits to everything around them, because we've got the best defense as a good offense. Small non-weapon item. What small non-weapon item would we stick in this board? Can't think of one. Chocolate bars it is. Get this fucking bee out of here. Get, sorry, lighter. Whoa. Any pinata enjoyers? When you sell the pinata, it makes that, like, scream as he dies. What is that? Why is that there? I know, I guess it's, this is the worst. Merchant, Gumball, Cache of Riches, 5 gold. Oh, Scuffed Zach, you're about to see the most scuffed build. I mean, this is, like, synergy-wise, this is probably one of the most synergistic builds that we've, like, ever on the channel. We've got, like, a bunch of things that care about buffing weapons. And we've got a, what? You have a, when? Where do you get this from? You killed the Lich with this build? I mean, you've got heavy matchbox. I guess it makes sense. You're also healing a crazy amount, and you've got weights. Yeah, you know what? Never mind, brother. Carry on. It is crazy to me that Pig gets these. I mean, nowadays it makes sense, right? Because he's got all the new stuff that all cares about burning and also freezing. But, like, I don't know. He must have gotten that heavy matchbox, must have been his first item. Gumballs, man. Oh, Gumballs. How I hate thee. From hell's heart, stab at thee and whatnot. Piranha goes off every 6 seconds and deals double crit damage and has crit chance. Is this just an upgrade to the shoe blade? Yeah, I think so. Goes to 28. So we lose about 10% crit chance on him, but he does double crit damage and he will get more of a benefit from just like existing around here, I think. I think there's a world in which we go like this instead. We got look for spare change and get out of here. I don't want to see your face in this building ever again. Building? Yeah, building. I said I'm gonna stick by it. I don't want to see your face in this building ever again. Lich. You know what? If that guy can beat Lich, we can definitely beat Lich. We're not doing it. We're gonna go to Zookeeper and we're gonna like it. And we're gonna like it. We're going to get Dragon Whelp and we're gonna say thank you. Dragon Whelp would actually be by far and beyond the best drop for us. Please give me the Dragon Whelp. I love the Dragon Whelp. He's a weapon, he's a friend, he's a dragon. What more could you want? He can slot in literally anywhere in here and he would be perfect. Give me the Dragon Whelp. You bastard. You bastard. Okay. I think 20 when you poison this gains 15 damage for the fight. That doesn't seem very good, but it's a weapon and we can just have him gain more damage for the fight instead. And lifesteal. Lifesteal seems pretty good. What is leeches? I'm gonna take a guess without looking. I think leeches will literally just increase the amount of damage that it gains when you poison, and it will not gain any raw damage upgrade. I'm correct. It does not gain any raw damage. Apparently you can find this guy at bronze, which is crazy. I think the only way that you can get him is from that fight. So you probably will be able to find him at bronze when Mac, which is this dude, Mac Core. Tag yourself, I'm Mac Core. Okay, so upgrading you is pointless. Upgrading Shark Claws is okay, because it'll give all of my weapons plus 9 damage in the fight. Upgrading the Switchblade gives any adjacent weapons plus 6 damage for the fight. I'm sorry, I'm just messing up my hair like a madman. I'm a bit, like, wired today. I don't know if you can tell. Definitely think that we're taking these out. Chucking these in. Shark Claws will just buff all of our stuff. All of our stuff will buff the Trebuchet to go off more often. I think it's Shark Claws or the what silver tier skill would we get that's really good? Haste all of your weapons immediately. I don't think that that's a skill. Haste 2 aquatic items. It's an upgrade, and it's the shark claws. Gold shark claws, yum yum. A little bit of extra damage, and plus 3 more. All of our weapons get a haste item. Now, if we can get a... I don't know if there's a weapon that hastes. Alright, filters. We want a weapon that Vanessa can get that also has haste mentioned. Anchor starts at gold, but when you use an adjacent item, this gains haste. And then the only other thing is from her expansion pack. So, no. I guess we can go for a fight then. Hope it's an easy one. I think if we kill you before you gain a lot of regen, we're fine, but you gain a lot of regen very quickly. Oh, not very quickly. This goes off, you gain 4. This goes off, you gain 4. This goes off, you gain 4. This gives you 2. I think there's a world in which we beat you. It's a really weird build that we've got currently because we've got a weapon Vanessa build that somehow is very slow. Whereas most Vanessa weapon builds, if you see a Vanessa build that has like literally nothing but weapons out on the field, usually they're like incredibly fast and will kill you immediately because all the weapons are just bang, 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 and they'll just be dead. But like we're just a slow, steady weapon build, which I didn't think would exist. Also, this is a thurible. Well, that seems pretty thurible for our build, am I right, fellas? Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore it. That thing doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned. This is a pretty piss poor selection of things as well. I've got to be absolutely honest. I think I get 1 burn on the trebuchet. Like 5 damage is not going to do anything for us, but 1 burn could be the difference maker. I doubt it, but it could. I think this is as good as it gets. I'm going to be like honest with you. I think this is literally as good as this build gets. Maybe not as good as the whole build gets, but I don't think that there's anything that we can put in from our stash that would improve our chances of winning for the next fight. You've got a temporary shelter with a bunch of shield. You've got a shielded money tree with a bunch of shield. And you've got a spiky shield that in itself will deal damage based on the amount of shield that you have. I see what you're picking up. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and brother, I'm not liking it, because you just crit on a 6% crit chance. A 6% crit chance, and you crit. I thought you were going to crit with this and just make my life miserable. I don't think we beat you. I don't think that there's any world in which we beat you. I mean, I'm staying alive. Haha, staying alive. By the time that we're actually like, it's like this, at this point where we are now, we're in like a reasonable spot to win. But this needs to start like at the start of the game. You know what I'm talking about? Like this needs to literally be like, look at this. On the board currently, we have 166 damage and 5 burn. 20 of that damage with lifesteal. Yum. This is awful. Stacia, how's it going? You and me are going to become really good friends by the time that this challenge is actually finished. You know that? I'm going to visit a random enchantment location.
This now. Follow it to your future.
Haste is interesting, but I think literally everything on our board is just going to haste 1 item. But now we're going to have to look through it. Turbo is haste 2. Shark Claws might be goaded because it's haste 2 items for 1 second. Piranha. 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 Haste 1 item. Catapult. Trebuchet. Haste 1 item for 3 seconds. Leeches. Haste 2 items for 2 seconds. Is Shark Claws 2 items for 1 second? But what's the difference? This is like slower. Yeah. And then Shoeblade. 1 item for 2 seconds. I think it's this, the haste, and it's this. Because that'll bump up our trebuchet's value. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, I think. I don't think it's going to be too great.
So the crew won't see me bleed.
80 gold in a dream. 80 gold in our pocket and a big dream. No big money. No whammies. I was about to say no money, big whammies. The docks for a weapon, I guess? You would have been really interesting if we got you on the first time, because we have, I mean, we don't have any extra sources of slow. So I guess it's really interesting as being a bit like kind. When you use a tool, the first time you burn, haste 2 poison. Well, I guess it's the one skill that does anything for us. That sounds like a pretty good deal for me. Chocolate bars is not gonna do anything for us. Do I take a cinders? I guess silver cinders. It is a silver cinder still. We're on day 7. You're still giving me a silver cinders. Whoa, we are on day 7 and you're giving me a silver cinders. Peter Piper picked a peck of what the fuck is this? What is this? What am I doing here? Am I fighting? You kill me immediately. You kill me slowly and cruelly. You do nothing for me. So I guess it's you because I actually beat you. That hot guy. That hot guy. That hot guy. What is he called? Like a heat chaser or something? Day 7. Ghost Pepper. Ghost Pepper is fucked up, man. 35 minutes in, I could say fuck. Ghost Pepper is a fucked up, like, NPC to add to this game. Also, I'm gonna say it. I don't think we beat this guy. Well, we just crit really, really well, so maybe we do. Never mind, he's still healing. Maybe we still don't. We crit again. I don't know, I think the Trebuchet crit twice there?
In a battle? Maybe
Poison
so.
both players for 4. Yummy. That's me when I talk to my small daughter. Trying to convince her that food is delicious currently. So we have to keep giving her little morsels of food. She got a little bit of garlic bread today and it went into her mouth and we both went, Any new dads or any old dads, any child havers will understand the sacred art of the yum yum. I can't even buy the bronze tier. I can't even buy the diamond tier item, my guy. I can level up again because I'm on 4. This will give me 2 + 1 for the event, and then we can get into the 1. 3 small items from the Bazaar. I just don't think anything that we can get is going to beat what we've got unless we got 2 small weapons that hasted. But as we previously figured out, there's only 1 weapon that Vanessa can get that haste. Wait, it's 3 small items from the Bazaar. It can be anybody's items. Let's just do small weapon with haste. What can it be? So there's no small weapons that have haste referenced in their item description. And there is 1 small item that hastes. That is also a weapon. And it's the same fucking item that we had before, man. It's the same. It's the weapon from the expansion. It's Zorsid. Zorsid, the little freak. I'll take the 3 experience. Thank you very much. And I'll take my small shield item against my will. Oh, geez, for every aquatic item I have in play. Gee willikers, Batman, you shouldn't have. Give me a silver tier item. 9 seconds. Why is everything so slow? 9 seconds. Like there are builds in this game. This person, Mr. Big Noodle, if you will, Mr. Big Noodle is about to destroy me in like 3 microseconds, and you want me to run a weapon that takes 9 seconds to swing with no extra benefits. Well, he's level 7, I'm level 9. That means that I've got about 300 health on him. Get me in the fight. Thank you. I clicked it like 3 times. I kept going back up to click it. I've got like 300 health. I've got like 700 health on him. He is still gonna beat me? He's got such a fast, like the claws are so fast, man. Where was my star chart this whole fight? This whole game? So this is a use and 2 hastes, and it's just like, I mean, it is doing something, but it's just not doing enough. We're out. We're out. We're done, ski. It's done. It is done. It is done. It is done. That was... Why? That was definitely one of the runs of all time that we have had on this channel. I wish they would figure this shit out, man. I wish that they would figure it out so that I could have this here without whatever this is that's going on. Like this being overlaid on top of this when I'm trying to look at this. Awful. Anyway, I can't in good consciousness take a photo of that. Why do you, what the, wait. I can't even right click on this one. Wait, hang on. So thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video, but look at this. The small item goes over the icons. The medium items do not go over the icon. The large item does go over the icons. This one goes over the icons, and I can't right click on this one. What the hell? I can't even report the bug because there's no fucking report button. Is there a report button? I can't even hit escape. That's crazy. Oh, I think this is one of the most manic episodes that I've had, which is saying something. But if you did get all the way to the end here and you watched it all the way through, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I hate saying it, but it makes me feel good, makes me feel more motivated to make more videos, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Have a great whatever it is wherever you are, and